Hey guys, what's up? This is Lloyd from thenewwayfitness.com, and today is going to be episode 1 of the Skinny to Muscular series. This is specifically talking about hard gainers, people that are struggling to gain weight, looking to improve their physique, add on some size, and just get bigger. So this is going to be tips, advice, questions as well. So I had a question today asked from my friend Brandon, and he wrote me like a 5-page essay, and I'm not going to read all that, but I did take out all the questions that he asked, put into a Word document, so I'm going to answer all those questions one by one for him as well as anyone else who is curious and has similar questions as well. This will help you a lot. It's probably going to be a fairly long video, so grab some popcorn, get some water, maybe not the popcorn, and just chill, listen to my voice if you need to, and have some questions answered. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Feel free to subscribe and like the video, share it with your friends. I would really appreciate it. So let's get on to the questions. First questions first. He says he's currently 147 pounds. He's 5'11". He's kind of cut, small body fat, and he wants to lose the body fat. So his goal is 160 at 5'11" with lean muscle mass. He wants to get bigger than he is now, and he wants to put on an additional 15 pounds or so of lean muscle and then maintain that weight for the most part. So pretty solid goal, definitely achievable within maybe like 6 months or so. So that was the first question. Not really a question, but kind of setting it up to answer the rest of them. So second question. He wants to start counting his calories daily so he can probably chart, so he makes sure he's going in a positive direction. According to his research, he needs 3,200 calories a day to go from 147 to 165 by December. What's a good way to count my calories, and how do I start, especially with meals that I don't cook myself? And I'm generally busy and eat whatever is made by someone I know, pasta, rice, chicken, etc. Okay, so what is a way that you can count your calories? Let me show you. Okay, now I use a smartphone. I use my Droid right here. This is an Android Bionic and a shell to keep it from breaking. And what I do is I have a calorie counter app called by Fat Secret. You can download it if you have a smartphone, Droid or something like that. And as you can see right here, maybe you can see it. It basically lists what I've currently eaten so far in the day. Okay, so what I do is I tap on the food and breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snacks, okay? It automatically calculates how many calories I should need based on what my goals are with my stats, gain weight, lose weight, or maintain. So let's say I'm having breakfast, okay? After I type breakfast, a little window pops up. It says search, barcode scan, quick pick, most eaten, recently eaten, or saved meals. I usually will go with barcode scan because I can scan it. So let's say I'm making cereal or oatmeal. I don't have any barcodes with me, but let's say this has a barcode on it. Okay, you see how my phone now turned into like a little picture thing with the red line? The red line goes over the barcode, it scans it, it beeps, and then it shows up in here. You save it, and you put however many servings you had. And now let's say you have a food that isn't, able to barcode scan it. Let's say you had chicken or something. This has a huge database of foods. You can add foods as well, and you just add whatever you eat. For example, 2 cups of brown rice. Pretty standard, most cups of brown rice are all the same. Give or take a few calories. So, I'm not going to scan the cup of rice, I'm just going to put in 2 cups of brown rice. So it gives me a very good, within, I'd say 90% accuracy, maybe even higher of what I've eaten. When everything is scanned throughout the day, it's 100% accurate. You got to take into account though, when you're doing scoop sizes, sometimes they're rounded, sometimes it's measured by, weight, not volume. That's how grams are. So if you have a smartphone, get a calorie counter app. I use Fat Secret. You can go to their website, fatsecret.com. You can add food as well. I go there every day. It also has a way to maintain my weight tracker. It lets me know where I started and what I'm currently at. Next question. That was kind of a long one. He says, instead of 3,200 calories a day, I want to intake 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day if possible. Now, I did some information on your weight and your height. I don't remember your age, but based on that, you only really need 2,500 to maintain your current weight. So if you want to increase, a real easy general rule is increase by 500 on top of your maintenance calories. So if you're at 2,500, 500, make it 3,000. The link I sent you in your email told you 3,200, so that's a really good number. Personally, I would stay at 3,200 or even maybe 3,100. Stay on that number. Make sure you get it every single day for 2 weeks. Weigh yourself on day 1 in the morning after you go to the bathroom. Don't drink any water. Find out your true weight. And then 14 days after constantly being above 3,100, 3,200 calories, see what your weight is at. If you're still at, let's say 147, 148, or if you're not gaining a lot, then maybe you can increase to 3,500. But going from a drastic increase of what you're eating now, let's say maybe it's 2,500, to going to 4,000, a lot of those calories are going to just be burned or turned into fat. They're not even going to be used like to create muscle growth. They're just going to go straight to fat because your body doesn't know what to do with those extra calories and those extra nutrients, so it's just going to absorb it as fat for later. So gradually increase your calories. Start with 3,200 like the program said to go, and see how that works out. So what type of foods would you recommend to gain weight and maintain a good nutrition and a calorie surplus intake? Quick and easy to make food. My personal favorite are peanut butter sandwiches. Peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Bananas are great. They have a lot of good carbs, and they have, I think, a tiny bit of protein in them. Calories are really low. You're not looking for the calories with the bananas. You're looking for the carbs. Help create that glycogen production, leads to energy. That is what our body burns off as energy. And peanut butter sandwiches, if you can, go with all natural peanut butter. It just helps to get some of the preservatives and stuff out of it. And go with whole wheat bread. I like whole wheat bread better. And usually it's just a little bit more healthier. All the nutrients aren't taken out sometimes like the white bread is. Same goes with rice, brown rice versus white rice. So I would say whole wheat bread, all natural peanut butter, and bananas. Eat like 2 or 3 of those extra a day. Maybe have one with breakfast, one midday, and one before sleep. That's extra like 1,000 calories easily. So it's definitely something to think about. As far as other types of food, you've got rice. Brown rice is good. High carbs, fairly good protein to carb, or I mean calorie to carb ratio. You've got chicken breasts. You can cook a lot of chicken breasts, chop them up, and maybe cook, let's say, 8 of them. And if you eat, you know, a couple pieces a day, you can usually have those last 2 or 3 days in the fridge. If you have like little containers, what I would do is proportion out sizes for each day of chicken, each day of rice, and then get some vegetables in there like broccoli. Yams are really good too, or sweet potatoes. Anything that is going to allow you to eat more. You want to stay on track with your macronutrients, okay? So tuna, chicken, brown rice, oatmeal, whole milk, go mad, gallon of milk a day. Whole milk's really good for reaching your weight. Problem is with GOMAD, you're going to gain a lot of fat along the way. It's just how it goes. But it does help you to get to your goal weight faster. Once you get there, then you cut down to a regular diet. You lose some weight because, you know, you don't have as many calories in anymore, but you still gain a lot of weight in the process. Something to think about. Other than that, if you go to my website, I have a lot of information about types of food I like to eat. So, how many calories do you pull in a day, and how many do you pull in when you start your bulk? When I started my, I guess, bulking phase back in December of last year, which has almost been a year now, 4 months it'll be a year. So I've been bulking for theoretically 8 months, and I started at about 140, 143. I was really struggling to break 140 for a long time, and then I finally did. So I was averaging maybe like 2,100, 2,200 a day at that time. I thought I was averaging a lot more because I didn't count my calories as strictly. You know, I counted them, but I didn't make sure to get that number. If it was at the end of the day and I was going to sleep and I was only at 2,300 calories, I'd be like, oh, whatever. You know, I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to eat another 900 or 1,000 calories to reach my goal. And as a result, I stalled for a long time at 140, 145. And then as I got more serious about making sure I'm at my right proper calorie intake and macronutrients, that's when I started to see sizable gains. Also, my workout program changed to more powerlifting and heavy lifting in the 5-rep range of heavy weights, and that also led to a lot of hypertrophy, muscle growth. So right now I'm pulling in about 3,200 calories a day, and some days I'll be 3,500, but I've been consistently above 3,200. And before, I was at maybe 2,200. So I didn't do instantly 3,200 overnight though. I would recommend doing the 500 calorie idea and see how that works for you. If you're still not gaining weight after increasing by 500 calories after 2 weeks, increase another 500 until you see weight gain. So he says, rate my supplement stack. Multivitamin, Optimum Min by Optimum Nutrition. I haven't really looked at this multivitamin. I'm sure it's good though. I've tried the products from Optimum Nutrition before and I really enjoyed it, so I'm sure they make a multivitamin. I use Animal Pack personally. It's a little bit more expensive, but I just like the extra stuff they have in it. Muscle Farm Combat Protein Shake. It's fine as long as you're getting your protein intake properly. Doesn't matter how many protein shakes you take a day as long as you're hitting how much protein a day you need. Flaxseed oil, fish oil, good essential fatty acids. C4 Extreme for a pre-workout, good choice. Micronized creatine powder, that's good, 5 grams a day, maintain. And then he's probably going to buy Mass Fusion due to his upcoming busy schedule. Smart man. So this is, a very good supplement stack. It's a lot of supplements, but there's really just 5 supplements you really need, no matter what you're doing. Amino acids, pre-workout if you want, whey protein, multivitamin, and fish oils. You don't really need anything else. If you're wanting to get more serious, you can add creatine, you can add weight gain, or things like that. He says, rate my workout. Now, this is going to be fairly long because his workout, he's got all the exercises in here. So I'm just going to try to answer this as best as I can. So on Monday, he does biceps and triceps, his arms. Tuesday, and ab recs. Tuesday is legs and back. Wednesday is chest. Thursday is shoulders. Friday is a circuit of a random amount of exercises for a full body cardiovascular and minor anaerobic activity. And Saturday is ab recs, little cardio if he's up for it, and a filler day or he won't work out. Meaning, if he wants to work out, he will. If he doesn't want to, he won't. And Sunday is rest. So let's say 5 to 6 days a week he works out. And he does abs, twice a week? First off, main problem I see here is that he's working each muscle group individually to some degree instead of combining these into one workout. Now, I wouldn't say combine all of them into one workout, but I would say work, let's say, upper majority and then lower majority. What I do myself is I do an ABA rotation, doing 4 times a week, okay? I'll do workout A, workout B, workout A, workout B. Increase the weight 5 pounds every exercise or every new workout. So let's say workout A will be squats, back squats, and then bench press. And then after bench press, it might be barbell rows. And then after barbell rows, it might be pull-ups or chin-ups, depending on how my body feels at the time. After that, it'll probably be bicep curls. And then after that, probably end it off with rear delt raise. That'll be workout A. Workout B, front squats. And then deadlift. Military press. Actually, it's front squats, military press, deadlift. After the deadlift, I do some, what do I do after deadlift? Dips, that's right. I do dips, and then after the dips, I do skull crushers. After the skull crushers, just recently I started do calf raises on workout B. Workout A, I'll do hamstring curls at the end. So, as you can see, I'm not working chest on Tuesday, shoulders on Wednesday, triceps on Thursday, legs on Friday, for example. not every day. I'm working like almost a full body, but at the same time, I'm working specific muscle groups that are synergistic together. So what I would say, personally, this is just me, you know, I'm not deadlifting 500 pounds and I'm not squatting 600 pounds yet, if ever, but you know, we have a similar type of body structure, so I'm just saying what works for me. So for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I like 3 days a week. I like working out Monday, Wednesday, Friday for my majority workouts because it makes you feel like Monday, hardcore workout. Wednesday, you're halfway through the week, hardcore workout. Friday, end of the week, hardcore workout, and then you're done. I do 5 reps, but if you want to do a little more, maybe do 6 to 8 reps, but I wouldn't say go past 8 reps. Because when you go past 8 reps, you're working out the muscles a little too much. And when you do that, you're burning off a little too much calories. So if you burn calories, you're going to need to eat even more than you originally thought. So stay in the 6 to 8 rep range on everything except for pull-ups and push-ups, okay? That means everything. That's just my take, but that's what I think you should do. So Monday, let's say, do some squats. After you do your squats, depending on how you feel, you can either do maybe a bench press like I do, or you can do the back first. It's whatever you want to do. Do the warm-up sets, 3 warm-up sets or 4 warm-up sets of like, let's say 5 reps, 3 reps, 2 reps, 1 rep, or 5, 5, 3, and 2. As long as you warm up, you don't instantly want to go to the working set. Just because when you do that, your body isn't ready for the change sometimes, and you can cause injury. So warm up for each new exercise you're doing with light weights. Doesn't mean do high reps, it means do light weights at low reps, okay? And then when you get up to the working set, do heavy weight, low reps. So let's say squats, bench press, and then after the bench press, let's say you want to do back, or maybe you did back first. Whatever it is, let's say barbell rows. So you'll do barbell rows, you'll do your warm-up sets, 3 sets of 6 to 8, or in my case I do 5, and then after that, you'll move on to working maybe the back or the chest, depending on what you did. So if you did the barbell rows, then maybe this time do chin-ups, okay? Since you just worked the back. If you do barbell rows and then try to do pull-ups, you're gonna feel pretty fatigued. So do chin-ups. It's still gonna work your back, but it's primarily gonna be working your bicep. That's just an idea, okay? And then after that, what you'll do is you'll focus on, in my case, I do bicep curls. I only do biceps twice a week. You're doing a lot of exercises for the bicep. They're a really small muscle group. You only have the short head and the long head under here, and that's it. So you don't need that much exercise to work the biceps. So twice a week, I only do 3 sets of 8 reps with biceps, and that's it. I don't even do a warm-up on biceps because I just did the chin-ups. So after you do that, I move on to, I finish it off with rear delt raise because I want to work my deltoids. So that's what I do, 3 sets, 8 reps, and then I finish it off now with hamstring curls. So it's like 7 exercises, that's it. 7 exercises for the whole body. The reason it works so well is because I'm doing warm-up sets of fairly heavy weight. Let's say I'll do 40% of my 1 rep max, 50%, 60%, 70%. And then I'll do the actual workout weight. That's what my warm-up sets are. Maybe even less percentage. It really depends. And then that would be my day 1. That workout takes me about an hour and a half. If you want to add new exercises in, definitely do it, but don't like overwork the muscle with too many exercises, okay? I'm only doing 6 or 7 exercises per workout, not including the warm-up sets, but only 6 to 7 different exercises. So I'm not doing pull-ups, cable curls, hammer curls, standing alternating curls, and 21s, bicep curls, and all that just for my bicep. I'm just doing 1 bicep exercise because a lot of the time your body is being worked while you're also doing other exercises. For example, your arms are getting worked while you're doing a bench press, as well as your triceps. They're not the primary, they're not the prime mover, prime muscle being worked, but they are secondary muscles, stabilizer muscles that are being worked. Your pectoralis major and pectoralis minor are the main muscle in that one, but at the same time, you don't need to overly train those muscles. So what I recommend, work out 3 times a week and combine all these workouts you're doing into one workout. Now, you're doing legs on Tuesday, chest on Wednesday, back on Thursday or whatever. So take out your favorite exercises from each of those that you feel personally works the best for you. I'm not there to visually see what is working best for you, so I can't say which is better for you or not, but take whichever one you feel works the best, because only you know right now. Whichever you feel works the best, or you've seen the biggest gains or whatever, and take out 1 or 2 of those. So let's say for your triceps, your favorites are skull crushers and dips. Take out those 2 and write them down on a piece of paper. Let's say for your back, your favorite is pull-ups and, I don't know why, but let's say pull-ups and lat pull-downs. They're essentially, technically kind of the same, but let's say those 2 are your favorite. And then let's say for your back, your favorite is, for your legs, your favorite is doing squats. Squats are very important, I would say, but you got all of it, what I'm trying to say. You get 2 of the exercises you want that work each muscle group that you're working on those days. So for Monday, you're gonna pick out 2 exercises that work your biceps and 2 exercises that work your triceps. And for Tuesday, you're gonna pick 2 exercises that work your legs. Personally, based on what you've told me and emailed me, I would recommend deadlift, barbell row, also keep the pull-ups. Squats you're gonna do anyway. Keep squats, deadlift, bench press, pull-ups and chin-ups. Keep those. Those are like really important. Those are basic compound exercises, push-pull. For your chest, 2 favorite of your exercises that you like, that you feel works the best for you. Take out the push-ups. You don't need to do them anymore. You have a bench press. If you have access to a bench press, do that in favor of push-ups, because push-ups aren't going to work your chest as well as a bench press can. And for Thursday, for shoulders, pick 2 of your favorite ones. Friday, your circuit workout. Honestly, I would just cut out this whole thing for Friday and I wouldn't do it anymore. You're doing way too many exercises on this and you're burning too many calories. Same goes for Saturday. If you're working out 3 times a week, do Monday, Wednesday, Friday of your workouts. And then on Tuesday, do your abs. On Thursday, do a cardio workout if you are really intent on keeping your cardiovascular stamina and endurance up. You can't be great at aerobic exercises and also be great at anaerobic exercises. It's not going to work. You got to pick one or the other. You either agree to lose your physical or your stamina and your endurance for cardio, and at that time your strength and power go way up, or you let your strength and power go way down and have your cardio go way up. It's got to be one or the other. And so Friday, workout you have right now, cut it out. So Saturday, cut out. Cardio once a week, no more than 1 a week. If you do more than once a week, you're going to have to take even more calories in. You're going to be burned out because you're eating so much and you're not seeing gains because you're working out too much with cardio. Cardio 1 time a week. So work out 3 times a week. If you feel that it's not enough, you can upgrade to 4 times a week. But what you want to do is create an exercise with 6 or 7 exercises total. For workout A, which will be on Monday, workout B, which will be on Wednesday, workout A, B, A, B. A is you're going to put all of your favorite 1 exercise of each. By the end of this, you should have like 14, 15 different exercises that you like. You're going to create workout A by putting those in there. And that'll be workout A. Whatever's left over will be workout B. So now you're doing full body workouts. You're doing mostly upper, lower. If you want to split it that way, you can. And this will work a lot better than working chest once a week, arms once a week, shoulder once a week. This will be much better, and you'll create a lot more growth. On Saturday, if you can, do a stretch, or Friday, whichever days you figured it out. One day needs to be pure stretching to create flexibility. 1 day of complete rest where you do nothing as far as exercising. Just eat properly. But that should work fine. I I don't see how you couldn't gain weight by having calorie surplus and working out 3 or 4 times a week with upper lower if you want. If you need more help, then email me. Alright, I guess that's it. This is a long video. Hopefully this helped you out, Brandon, and anybody else that was curious. And hope you guys have a good day. And I will see you in the next video. I'm going to go do my abs right now and enjoy that I only have to do abs today. So I'll see you guys later. Do your best. Be the change, as it says on the back of my shirt here. And visit our website if you want at thenewwayfitness.com. Alright, this has been Lloyd. See you guys later. Peace out.